Hi, welcome to WQLN Homeroom. I am Miss Sarah, and I'm so excited that you decided to come today and to do some learning and have some fun with me. I love getting to do all of these special videos with you guys because we get to learn something new every single time. I get to learn new things and you get to learn new things, and that's my favorite part about being a teacher. Now today is a very special video because we are talking all about some of our favorite PBS Kids characters. And the character that we're going to talk about today is this red dog. Do you know who this red dog is? Yeah, this is Clifford, and Clifford is my favorite PBS Kids character. He is a big, friendly, loving dog, and I love dogs. Dogs are some of my favorite animals, so Clifford is by far my favorite character to watch. Do you like Clifford? I bet you do. Today we are going to be talking about Clifford. We're going to read a Clifford story, the very first Clifford story, so we can get to know the true Clifford and his very first book ever. We're going to do some activities practicing our name and our letters, and we're going to make this really fun Clifford craft. So I hope you're excited. We're going to start out today by reading our Clifford story. Now, Clifford is a pretty cool dog. He is really big. Have you ever seen a picture of Clifford next to another person? Clifford is always really big. Now, can you imagine having a dog the size of Clifford? That would be the coolest thing ever. Now, a dog as big as Clifford would probably not fit inside your house. But look at all of these people. They are riding on top of Clifford. Clifford is the most friendly and kind dog you will ever meet. So we are going to start today by reading a Clifford story, and we are actually going to read this Clifford story. And this is Clifford the Big Red Dog. This is the first Clifford story, and this is my favorite Clifford story because we get to meet Clifford's very best friend in this story. So I hope you are ready to listen to our story. Let's go. Okay, so it's time to read our story, and this is called Clifford the Big Red Dog. And Clifford has a friend right on top here, and we are going to get to meet her in our story today. I bet that you have a very best friend. I have a very best friend. And Clifford has a very best friend too. So let's read our Clifford story and see what's happening and who his best friend is. Here we go. Clifford the Big Red Dog. I'm Emily Elizabeth, and I have a dog. My dog is a big red dog. Other kids I know have dogs too. Some are big dogs. Some are red dogs. But the biggest and reddest on our street is Clifford. This is my dog, Clifford. We have fun together and we play games. Do you play games with your friends? Do you have fun with your friends? I throw a stick and he brings it back to me. Oh, he makes mistakes sometimes too. Uh-oh, look at that. He's dragging that police officer with him. Clifford, he's making a mistake. Oops, we play hide and seek. I'm good at hide and seek. I can find Clifford no matter where he hides. We play camping out. And I don't need a tent. Oh, look, she doesn't need that tent because he's so big. He can do tricks too. He can sit up and beg. Look how big he is compared to the size of Emily Elizabeth's house. Do you think he would fit inside her house? I don't know, it might be a tight squeeze. Oh, I know he's not perfect. He has some bad habits too. He runs after cars. He catches some of them. He runs after cats too. We don't go to the zoo anymore. He digs up flowers. Uh-oh, Clifford. Clifford loves to chew shoes. It's not easy to keep Clifford. He eats and drinks a lot. Can you imagine how much water and food he probably eats? He's just so big. His house was a problem too. But he's very good at being a watchdog. Look at that. Look at that big, huge house that Clifford has. He has to have an extra big dog house because he's an extra big dog. The bad boys don't come around anymore. One day, I gave Clifford a bath. And I combed his hair and I took him to the dog show. I'd like to say Clifford won first prize, but he didn't. Oh, it looks like he got second place. I don't care. You can keep all your small dogs. You can keep all your black, white, brown, and spotted dogs. I'll keep Clifford. Wouldn't you? What do you think? Would you keep a dog like Clifford? Would you love to have a big red dog, or would you rather have a small dog or a big normal sized dog? Not like Clifford, who's extra big. I don't know, but you know what I love about Clifford? I love that Clifford is a great friend to Emily Elizabeth. Having a great friend is really important, and being a great friend is extremely important. Being a good friend means that you share with others and you play with them and you're kind. Kind is another word for being nice to someone, and Clifford is all of those things. When you are a good friend and you are kind to other people, it makes them feel happy. How does it make you feel when your friends are kind and share and play with you, just like Clifford does with Emily Elizabeth? It probably makes you feel happy. And if you are not kind to other people, it sometimes hurts their feelings. So we want to make sure that we are being extra super duper kind to our friends, just like Clifford. And that's why I love him, because he is so kind and nice to his friends. So Clifford is a great dog, let me tell you. Now, Clifford's name starts with the letter C. Everyone's name starts with a letter, and then you write the rest. The C is a big C, and the rest are all little or lowercase letters. So we're going to start out today by practicing writing our name, and it's really important to remember those things. So let's take a look at how I practice writing my name. Here we go. Okay, so we're here to talk about writing our name, and I said that Clifford's name starts with the letter C. Can you make the letter C with your hand? C is just a big curve, and his name starts with the k letter C sound. Now, everybody's name starts with a big letter. Can you make your hands nice and big, a big capital letter? And then the rest of your name is always little lowercase letters. Can you make little hands too? So big, you do it, big letter, little letter, big first letter, and little letters after that. So I have my name here. My name is Miss Sarah. So I have the name Sarah right here. I have a big letter S, and the rest are lowercase A, R, A, H. Now, this is a fun activity that you can do at home too. All you need are some pieces of paper, and put one letter from your name on each piece of paper. You can lay it on a table. You could put it on your wall. You could put it on your refrigerator, anywhere that works for you. Practice writing your name with a marker, and then you can use it to play some different games. Here are some games you can do. Put it on a table, and we can trace our name with our magic finger and practice. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna practice with my name today, but if you wanna try at home, you can practice with your name. I have my name here, and I have my magic finger. So in the sky, I want you to help me write these letters as I trace them. Are you ready? Here we go. My name starts with an S, so first let's trace the S. S. Good job. A. Ready? A. R. Down and up. Good. A again. Ooh, A. Last time. Ready? H. H. Very nice. Now, sometimes it can be confusing to how we spell our names. So another fun game that you can do to practice with your name is to take these letters and put them on your table and mix them up. And then you're gonna pick up a letter like this and look at the letter and say, oh, this is the letter A, and figure out how to put your name back in order. It is super duper important that we can all write our own name. Remember, our names start with a capital letter, and we use lowercase little letters for the rest of our name. The other activity that we're gonna do today, that you are gonna help me do, is we're gonna sort our letters between our capital, our big letters, and our lowercase, our little letters, because we need to know which ones are the big ones and which ones are the little ones. And I know that all of you are super duper smart and you are going to be able to help me do that. So we're gonna use all the letters that are in my name, and we're gonna use a few extra letters today for some of the people that were in our story. One of the people in our story was Clifford. Now, Clifford, I told you, starts with a capital C. So can you make your hand a capital C just like this? Yeah, so I have a capital C right here. It's a nice big C for Clifford's name because Clifford starts with the letter C, and the letter C says the sound k, k, k. Can you try? K, k, k. Nice job. I also have this letter right here. Do you know what this letter is? This is the letter E. We're going to use this letter for Emily Elizabeth because her name started with the letter E. Emily starts with E, and E says the sound, ready, listen, eh, eh, eh. Can you say that sound? Here we go. Eh, eh, eh. So we have Clifford's name, which starts with the letter C, k, k, k. And we have Emily Elizabeth's name that starts with the letter E. Good job. And E says eh, eh, eh. And just for fun, I have two other letters here, and I bet that you know the names of these letters. Are you ready? Do you know what letter this is? Yeah, you got it. This is the letter A. This is a capital letter A, and letter A says this sound, ah, ah, ah. Can you try? Use your hand. Ah, 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 just like you're eating an apple. Very nice. And the last sound is this one. Do you know what letter this is? B. You got it. I thought I was going to trick you. This is the letter B, and B says the sound B, B, B. Can you try? B, B, B. Good, just like a big red dog. Big starts with the letter B, which says B. Very nice. So we are going to take these letters in my name, and I am going to take them off this wall, and we are going to see if you can help me to sort our letters between the capital letters and the lowercase letters. Do you think that you can do it? Because we need to know which ones are the big ones and which ones are the little ones, so that when I'm writing my name, or I'm writing your name or Clifford's name, I can write it the correct way, because that is the most important part. We need to know how to spell our names and how to correctly write our name. So let's see if we can sort our letters based on capital, big, or lowercase, little letters. So I'm gonna show you a letter, and let's see if you can help me sort them. We're gonna put the capital letters on this side and the lowercase letters on this side. Are you ready? Here we go. Here is the first letter. It is what letter? A. Good. Is this a lowercase a or a capital A? A lowercase a, very nice. A lowercase a is making a loop and then a line. So let's put our lowercase a right here so you can see it. Okay, lowercase a. Let's do the next one. Here we go. This is the letter S. Good, and S says S, like a snake. What do you think? Is this a capital S or a lowercase s? This is a capital S, a capital S. So Let's take our capital S and we will stick it right here so we can keep them separated and we will know which ones are the capitals and which ones are the lowercase. Here's the next one. Are you ready? This is the letter A. A says A. Is this a capital or a lowercase? Capital's thumbs up. Lowercase is thumbs down. Yes, this is a capital A. So let's stick it over here with our S. This is a capital A. We'll put it right here so you can see it. Okay, here's our next one. Are you ready? This is a lowercase R. Oh, I just told you. Oh my goodness. This is the letter R and it is a lowercase letter. My goodness, Miss Sarah is losing her brain. Let's stick that one right here. I gave you that one, you lucky ducks. Okay, let's do the next one and I'll try not to give you the answer. Take a look at this letter. What letter is this? Yes, this is the letter C, and C says K. Do you think that this is a big capital C or a little lowercase c? Yeah, this is a capital C. So we have capital S and capital A, and now let's add capital C too. Okay, we've got a few more and you guys are doing an awesome job. Let's take a look at this letter. This is the letter E. E says eh. Do you think this is a capital or do you think it's a lowercase? Go ahead and tell me, what do you think? Oh, you guys are too smart. I thought I might trick you. This is a capital E, another capital letter. The capital letters are the big ones and the lowercase are the little ones. You guys are too smart. Now we have 3 more letters and I'm really gonna try to trick you because I don't know. I think I can get you. You may be too smart, but let's find out. Take a look at this letter. Do you know what letter this is? This is the letter H, and is this a capital H or a lowercase h? Oh, this is a lowercase h. You guys are too smart for me. I can't trick you, I don't think. I've got 2 more tries to trick you, and I'm really gonna try hard. So let's take a look at this letter. This is another letter we have already done. My name has 2 of these letters in it. This is the letter A. A says A. Do you think this is a capital? Or do you think this is a lowercase a? This is a lowercase a. Let's set it right here with our other lowercase letters. We've got 1 more letter and I want to see if you can figure out if this is a capital or a lowercase letter. This is the letter B for big red dog. B says B. Do you think that this is a capital or do you think that this is a lowercase letter? Ah, this is a capital letter. I really thought that I would be able to trick you all. I really thought, but you guys are just too smart for me. Let's take a look and see if you can say these letters with me as I point to them. Here we go. Let's say them together. We have S, A, C, E, B. Let's take a look at our lowercase letters. We have A, R, H, and A. So everyone's name has a big capital letter to start, and the rest of your name is all lowercase letters. I want you to give this a try at home. Find some paper and a pen, write your name, cut out the letters, and see if you can sort your name, put it in order, and then sort the letters by capital and lowercase. I bet that you can do it. We are gonna move on and we are going to do a super duper fun Clifford craft today that I know you're gonna love, but before that, we're gonna take a look at another Clifford story because I just love Clifford so much. So here we go. So I said we were going to take another look at another Clifford book, and the reason I want to show you this is because I really want you to see how big Clifford is. So on Clifford's nose right here is a regular cat. Do you have a cat at home? Look how big Clifford is compared to that teeny tiny little cat on his nose. I wish that I could have a dog as big as Clifford. And our Clifford dog is going to be what our craft is today. We are going to be making a Clifford lantern that you can hang from a hook or your ceiling or anywhere that you can hang something in your house. You're only going to need a couple items today. You are going to need some paper, I'm going to show you the colors. We're going to need either markers, crayon colored pencils, anything you have at home, a pair of scissors, and last, some glue or tape, anything that you can use to stick some things together. If you don't have these items, that's okay. You can log on to WQLN.org, and there are directions as well as a picture for you to follow so you can make this at home yourself. The first things you're going to need are a piece of red paper, black paper, and white paper. We're going to take our red paper and we are going to roll it into a tube just like this. This is going to be the body of our Clifford. So I'm going to have my tube, and the second step is to take a piece of red paper and cut out 2 Clifford ears. That is the most important part because Clifford, the dog, has big red ears. So you need 2 red ears for your Clifford dog. The next thing you're going to do is take your white paper and cut out 2 circles for the eyes of Clifford because everybody, dogs and humans, have eyes. So our Clifford needs 2 eyes. So I'm going to cut out 2 circles for the eyes of my Clifford. You're going to use your black paper for 2 different things. You're going to hold it long ways and cut all the way up it so you can have a big long strip of black paper for his collar. You're also going to use your other piece of black paper to cut out just a tiny Clifford nose. So you need to cut out a piece of black paper for the nose. So you have your red tube, your 2 red Clifford ears, your Clifford nose, your Clifford eyes, and your black strip of paper for your Clifford collar. After you have all of those things, we are going to attach them to our tube. I'm going to attach my ears and my nose and my eyes. I'm going to glue or tape or staple all of these things onto my tube. And when you are all done, then you get to decorate your Clifford. Now here is my Clifford now that he's all done. I have my ears on my Clifford and my nose and my 2 eyes, and I added a little mouth with this collar. So here's my Clifford, and something extra special that I added was some string to the top so that I can hang my Clifford anywhere that I think he should be hung in my house. Isn't he cute? I love this Clifford, and I hope that you can make this Clifford too at home and have your very own Clifford Lantern just like me. Now, I hope that you enjoyed getting to talk and learn all about Clifford today, my favorite PBS character, and I hope that you love Clifford too. Clifford is a kind, caring dog, and he is a kind, caring friend to Emily Elizabeth, just like I hope all of you are to your friends. But until the next time that we can be together and learn something new, I hope you remember to keep reading, keep learning, and keep watching WQLN.org, where learning is brought to life. I'll see you next time. Bye!